Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Ross.
I'm Will.
And today we're just going to talk to you a wee bit about sort of our Patreon. We're going to restructure it a wee bit just because we've now got the battle reports coming in, we've got the kill teams coming in, tactical talks, a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So we're wanting to restructure a wee bit to give a little bit more reward and options for you guys. So there'll be more sort of rewards for you to essentially give us support so we can bring more to it, and a lot of interesting other stuff that we are bringing as well.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, you have been really helping us out quite a bit, especially those on Patreon that are actually supporting us. So it's just a way for us to say thank you and give you essentially the attention you deserve.
Absolutely. Just the more you support us, I mean, even the comments alone are fantastic. I absolutely love reading the tactical talk ones.
Some of it is comedy gold as well, by the way, guys. It's really good.
The ones I've done so for AdMech, some of them, there's ones I remember in the past are absolutely hilarious, the comments, but the AdMech tactical talks and the Chaos ones have really given me a lot of ideas for sort of stuff to use, and just some of the discussions have been absolutely great in the support of that. But with the extra support of Patreon, it just means that we can invest more to bring you much more content, much more varied stuff. So one thing we would bring up is we do have a Discord sort of site for you, and you can get free access to that if you like our Facebook page. So that's going to be for a limited time only. I don't know how long we're going to keep that on for a wee bit. If you like our Facebook, we'll either drop you a message or drop us one back, just saying have liked it and I'm really interested in joining the Discord community.
Exactly, and that will be available from today.
Yes, so that'll be really nice. The Discord allows you a bit more one-on-one engagement with ourselves. It's mainly David who does run it, and he's on it quite a lot, but it does give you a very much individual sort of back and forward with us that you can't really get to social media. It's a bit more personal and a bit more easier to speak to us and give us ideas, and we can give you our thoughts back as well.
It's probably worth mentioning if you've got any you need any tips of that as well. David can be quite a strategic genius sometimes, so if you've got any questions of that, you can obviously fire them at him through the Discord.
And if you want to give me advice how to beat him, I would certainly have.
That goes for everyone on the channel. He is very slippery. He's a sly fella, that one.
So we'll begin by, I'll just explain the sort of goals that we want to achieve.
Yes.
So the goals for goal 1 is essentially we want to bring new gaming mats. Now we've just added about 2 there, so we want to add in more because that looks nicer. New terrain, because terrain is obviously very important, and army specific terrain. So that's things like Tyranids and Eldar do have Necron and Orcs. Yeah. You know, we want to bring more terrain because the more terrain gives much more variety in terms of look and feel.
Exactly.
It gives us more line of sight blockers, which is very much requested by you guys.
Absolutely. A good portion of the terrain that I originally had's got too many windows. Which is fair enough. Most of the terrain that Games Workshop has, it's got tons of windows, so they don't really block line of sight.
Oh, some of the new stuff is pretty tall and no windows, so that's handy on that side. But the more you support us in that one, basically, so goal 1 is basically mats and terrain, make our battle reports look more varied and more interesting. Goal 2 is to bring a Patreon specific campaign. Now we did our first campaign there.
Yes.
What did we do in that one? That was Tal versus Eldar. That was us experimenting, me and David experimenting a wee bit. We've learned loads, you guys have given us great responses on that. We have ideas for next campaign, but because people enjoyed it so much and kill teams out as well, we want to try and incorporate that. More campaigns to do brings in more narrative, and certainly as the armies we build, we got sort of our own characters that can develop through these campaigns as well.
It brings in a certain RPG element as well, really.
Absolutely. So we want to have like a Patreon exclusive one, and campaigns take a lot of investment as well, more time than anything else. But the terrain that we get to make army specific ones will build a much better world for us to do battle on, which would be really
Certainly
interesting.
Bring a lot of thematic battles to the channel, which would be really nice.
Absolutely. And the last goal for us from the help from you is to get our sort of own website going. Now, a website would allow you to again get more access to speak to us as individuals. We'll do a lot of photos that you can get access to see our armies. We can do a lot more dioramas. You can see, basically we'll do exclusive battle reports there. The website is the main aim for us to sort of really begin building something that hopefully you guys would be really excited to see, and it'll help us just become more engaged with you guys.
Absolutely.
Which would be a lot of fun, you know? So that's sort of the goals we hope to aim by your help. what are we going to give you for helping us? So
the rewards, the goodies.
Yep, so we have, I think, quite a few tiers here. Some is just really basic help, but every help does.
Seriously, absolutely anything, even if you are throwing just
well, I think
penny at us, everything helps.
I think the first one is just $1.
Yep.
And with that you get some stuff. So I'll let you do the $1 one for us.
Yeah, so you pledge $1 or more. You get access to Patreon only content, pretty much what we've just been discussing there. You'll get access to the Tabletop Assault Patreon community, where you get to specifically talk to us.
So that's like the Discord. It is free for the moment, but obviously if we do remove that, then the dollar support will get access to that. We may even keep, it depends how long we keep on the sort of free access to it, but you do get that for the dollar support, no questions on that.
Exactly, and you also get weekly shout outs for your support as well, which is always helpful. Again, we really appreciate it, so we do want to give you a good few shout outs, and of course you'll get your monthly 5% discount code for dysondex.co.uk.
Yeah, so you'll get further discount, you get discount from their purchases as well, which will hopefully help you build your forces as well. And you get that all for $1 a month.
Exactly, so that's our tier 1.
So tier 2 is $3 or more a month. So with that, you get pretty much everything we mentioned before. That's access to Patreon only content. You also get access to Tabletop Assault Patreon community. Get your shout outs as well. Early access to battle reports and tactical talks. So you get a bit more of a early access to that, to see them. I think it's usually about a day or two when we get them out, which is kind of handy to see the battle reports beforehand, before everyone else. And again, the monthly 5% discount, as mentioned, from Dice and Dex.
Exactly. Then we move on to our tier 3. Again, quite a bit of the same stuff. So you get access to Patreon only content, access to the community, you'll get your shout outs, you'll get access to the Discord channel, your 5% discount codes, monthly promotions that we'll be doing. It's applicable to our...
Yeah, that's through Redbubble. So Redbubble is, you can get some of our sort of promotional stuff. I think we've got like t-shirts, and I think there's a clock on there as well.
There is a clock, yeah. There's a tabletop clock.
So there's a whole bunch of like brand stuff. You can get a little bit of a reduction on them as well, in case you fancy, hey cool, that's kind of nice, add like a clock with Tabletop. So might be nice, but we're throwing that.
I actually quite like the clock.
I've only seen it once, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff we've got on there as well. So you get a bit of a discount on that.
Absolutely.
Just some cool branded stuff as well. So that is all the tier 3, which is $5 or more a month.
Indeed.
And tier 4, which I think is our final one. Yep, tier 4 is $10 or more a month, which is obviously you get full access to everything before, access to Patreon only content, access to Tabletop Assault Patreon community. You get your shout outs, early access to tactical talks and battle reports, probably kill teams on there as well, if we've got them as well, access to Discord channel, access to the monthly exclusive battle reports, you get access to our inventory, so this is the sort of new one for this, access to our inventory, and you can create and submit lists to us as well, so you can actually see everything we've got, and boy do we have quite a lot on our inventory.
This one I'm actually excited about, because obviously we create lists every week to show you guys. This is obviously giving you the opportunity to make lists for us to specifically try out. So you'll get to see exactly what we've got in our inventory. You'll get to make the list for us, and
also allow you to say, look guys, that's in your inventory, why don't you invest in this for XYZ? You go, right, we know what you've got, but this we could really do with it, helps influence us in terms of how our play styles. And obviously you go, right, I want to see Ross play it this way, and you'll win and you'll beat David. So that would be...
Yes, make us a list so we can beat David.
That's all, like, more than anything, just tell me how to beat David, because darn it, I think I've never beat Magnus, and then one turn he beat I played Magnus and he killed turn 1, and I was like, how? So,
yeah, it's a tough
seeing
one.
our inventory, and I mean, there's like, we've nearly got what, 8 to 10 armies, and seeing everything in there, and then we've got, I think, 2 on the go as well.
Climbing, yep.
So seeing that inventory is really cool as well. You also get the Dice and Dex discount, you get the promotions from Redbubble.
Indeed.
And we also hope to do monthly giveaways as well. Now, we've not decided exactly what they're going to be, whether they be promotional items. I think we're getting some dice made up. we've got t-shirts, etc. Whether it may be models as well, we'll say in that one, you know, especially not painted by me, because I'm not the best painter. I do try my hardest.
Lord loves a try, Ross.
Yeah, so you know, we do have a monthly prize giveaway as well of various goodies, and the more sort of patrons we get on this side helping us means the more we can give away as well, which is obviously awesome. So yeah, it's basic restructuring that we just want to give people options to support us, even like $1 a month. It just means that we just get a lot more options to bring you guys more enjoyable content. And I can't stress that every piece of help that people can give us is absolutely cool. You know,
Indeed. I mean, it's one of those things, you'll know yourselves, everyone leads very busy lives, so the fact that people are actually supporting us in this, it gives us more time to dedicate towards throwing out content, dedicating more time to the channel. It really does help us out in terms of obviously getting the models that you want to see, new releases that are coming out, you know, if there's a new tabletop game that's coming out, like Kill Teams when it came out.
Yeah.
Gives us obviously the back fund to get those.
To basically get them out early, get you to see
Absolutely.
more content, and get a bit more engagement one-on-one with us as well, which is obviously pretty cool. So yeah, I think we'll try and get it on social media or some way you can actually see, you know, and it'll be on our about page or one of them where basically you can see the tiers or options. It may just be on our Patreon one. But basically you can see how much you'd like to help us, whether you do or don't. We still have all our free battle reports as well, our Kill Teams, Tactical Talks, so you know, it's not like you have to, obviously, but we just helps us bring more to you guys, and we want to reward you for doing so.
Exactly. It's probably worth mentioning just one last time, obviously when we are uploading this, you will be able to access Discord for free.
Yep, as long as you like the Facebook page, and we'll try and get back to you with a code so you can start talking to us immediately.
But it might be for a limited time, so if you are wanting a part of it, just please fire on the website, our Facebook page even, just give us a wee like and just join our community.
So yeah, thanks again for watching, hope to hear from you soon. Check us out on Patreon, see all the stuff we're rambling on about. And check us out on social media so you can see all the sort of stuff we're working on as well. So thanks again, and we'll see you on our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.